I look at pictures every single day to remind myself just how unhealthy I was for so many years. It helps to remind me of the changes I've made in such a short period of time and how eating carnivore is definitely adding years to my life. In today's video, I want to talk about the things you don't want to do and what you do want to do if you hit a stall. Hi there, my name is Nate. I've been doing the carnivore diet since December 9th of 2024. I am 2 months, basically 2 months shy of a full year. In that period of time, I have managed to lose 65 pounds. I've gone from a 3X down to a 1X. I have tried dieting my entire life, mostly low carb type stuff. This is the first, it's not really a diet. This is the first change of my lifestyle I've ever made in my eating habits that really worked. It has worked for so many people. I like to share my story with people in hopes that it'll help somebody out there who's doing the same thing or has the same challenges I have with losing weight and being overweight basically my entire life. In this video, I want to discuss the stall that I've been in for several months now. I got down to my lowest was, I believe, 196 in my video series. And since then, I've gone back up to like 204, even 206 at one point. My last weigh-in was yesterday, and it was 201. So I'm perfectly happy where I am. But I want to talk about stalls, and I want to talk about the things that you don't want to do when you stall. And let's get into it right now. I think one of the biggest reasons people hit a stall is emotional reasons, and it's a real thing. It could be sad emotional reasons. It could be happy emotional reasons. My stall, my case, it's been a happy emotional thing. I have been overweight for so long, ever since I got out of high school. In the middle of high school, I started really gaining weight. But I've been so heavy for so long, all through my 20s, all through my 30s and 40s. I'm 51 years old now, and I'm in the best shape I've been in several years. To get, when I say emotional, for me, getting to 200 was like such a huge mountain that I climbed. And I feel like when I hit it, I just kind of hit this moment where I'm like, I finally did it. I got to where I've wanted to get for the last 30 years of my life. I finally got there. Through the help of carnivore, I got to 200 and I got below 200. I never thought I would see that number again. I never thought I would see a 1 starting my weight ever again. And I hit that. When I hit that, I started to celebrate. And that caused my stall. So since I want to say like mid-July, I've been eating carbs. I've been adding in carbs here and there, just a little bit, nothing crazy. I would say for the most part, I'm eating 75% carnivore and 25% blah, 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 bunch of stuff. That 25% is stopping me from dropping further than where I am. Now, the 75% of eating high protein carnivore type diet is stopping me from putting on a bunch of weight again. I have turned the corner this past week. I've done really good. I've refocused, but I really want to talk about some more details, how to help you if you're in a stall, and the biggest and most important things you need to focus on. Now, a lot of people will just say your emotional eating is not a real thing. It is a real thing. Most people do it because they're sad. Most people do it because they're not losing weight as fast as they want to, so they turn to food. Because when we're overweight, we always turn to food. Food makes us feel good, and then it doesn't, and then we feel like crap for eating it. It's an emotional roller coaster that we're riding constantly when we're eating junk. Like I just said, my emotional was from happy reasons. I hit a goal that I never thought I would hit, and I started to celebrate. And I started to celebrate a little bit too much, but now it's time to get right back on the carnivore train. And I really want to focus these last 2 months of my full 12 months of eating carnivore. I want to get to a certain number. It's just a personal goal I want to hit, and I want to share that goal with you guys. And I'm going to try to share my weekly weigh-ins again like I used to when I started this channel, and give you that update every single week so you can see where I'm going. So I want to talk about a few more things that you don't want to do when you hit a stall and things that you do want to do when you hit a stall. And I'm talking carnivore specifically. At least in my case, I have to stop eating dairy. Dairy does not help me lose weight. Dairy tastes delicious. I love cheese. I have to cut back on dairy. And when I do cut back on dairy, there's a huge difference in my weight loss each week. One of the biggest things I noticed is meal prep. If you don't meal prep, you're not going to succeed, at least in my case. If you don't work and you stay at home and you have the blessing of being able to not have to work, it's a little bit different. You can take it meal by meal. When you work a full-time job like I do, If I don't meal prep, I mess up. I mess up the whole week long because I'm at the gas station trying to find a sausage on a stick and they don't have it made at that time. So I grab like chicken nuggets, those are fried. And it ruins my day. Meal prep, meal prep, meal prep. If I'm going to succeed, all last week I succeeded and I meal prepped every single meal while I was at work. When I'm home on the weekends, I can cook my eggs, I can cook my beef, I can whatever I'm going to eat. But when I have to work, if I don't meal prep, I'm not going to succeed that week. One huge topic that a lot of people enjoy doing, I don't enjoy doing because I like my meals, fasting. I don't enjoy doing it, but it works. All this coming week here, I'm going to fast my breakfast to see if I can do it. It's a mental challenge for me, and it's also a huge benefit to weight loss. When I fast a breakfast, and I basically when I fast personally, my first meal will be about 12 o'clock noon. I'll have my lunch at work at 12, and then I'll have my dinner no later than 6, 7's pushing it. But if I can have it between 1 and 6, that's perfect for me. I won't eat another item until the next day at noon. That's a challenge. It's not easy for a lot of people to do is to fast a meal. Some people can do one meal a day. I cannot do that. I've tried it. I've made a video on it. It works, but mentally it messes me up. So I don't want to do that. I've enjoyed food for so many years, and that's how I got up to 340 pounds at my highest, that I feel like if I try one meal a day, mentally it turns me off. I don't want to do the diet anymore because I'm like, I just love food. When I eat high protein and I do at least 2 meals a day, I can get through it. So this week I'm going to try fasting just breakfast. Let me know, are you fasting a meal? Have you tried OMAD yourself? Does it work for you? Do you like it? What items do I like to eat when I'm having a really good week and I want to drop a lot of weight in one week? Or if I'm fasting, eggs. I eat a ton of eggs on a week that I'm really trying to drop weight. A lot of eggs and a lot of beef. I'll add some extra butter, a lot of fatty foods. The more fatty foods that I eat, I tend to lose more weight. Um, thankfully I love eggs. Not everybody loves eggs. I can eat 6 eggs every single meal and be so satisfied. I don't need anything else. But I do like to add some hot dogs in there. I add some sausage. I add beef. And again, lots of eggs. Don't forget the bacon. I love my bacon. I don't want to forget exercise. I have slowly started exercise. We got an elliptical. I put a video out last week of that new elliptical that we got. The thing is awesome. I love it. It is hard on the thighs when you're not used to using a machine like that. The thighs burn pretty quickly, but it gets my heart rate up, and that's good for me. So I'm going to continue doing it. That's it for this week. Again, I'm going to try really hard. I need you to pray for me that I'm going to keep doing it. I need to try really hard to do weekly weigh-ins again like I did in the beginning. I feel like it holds me a little more accountable, and I think you guys like to see the weekly updates. Let me know if you like to see the weekly updates, and if you like to see my actual weight on the scale again, I'll start doing that again. So you let me know in the comments if you want to see that, and I will do it. So thank you for spending the time with me on another video. It's good to be back. I hate taking that week off, but sometimes I need it because it's just a very busy season of life with kids and sports and everything. So I'm going to try really hard to, even if it's a short video, to give you an update each weekend going forward. So again, my full year of doing carnivore will be December 9th of this year. So a little over 2 months. And the goal I want to hit, I want to lose a total of 70. So I started at 263 on December 9th. I want to get down to 193. Hitting 193 will be a really exciting goal for me. 200 was like hitting the mountaintop, and that's what caused my excited emotional stoppage of doing the diet and kind of eating carbs. But it's time to get refocused. I'm still feeling really good, even though, well, I'll take that back. When I eat the carbs, and I'm going to be honest here, I can feel it the next day. I can feel it in my belly. Certain items that I eat, not all the time, but certain things that I eat, I just feel it rumbling, and I don't. It reminds me that I don't like that feeling, and that's the other reason why I'm really getting refocused and going strict carnivore again. I don't like the way I feel when I have carbs in my body. My body is saying, this is what got us really big. We need to stop eating those because they're going to make us really big again if we get it out of control. So that's what I'm working on. It's good to be back. I'm glad to make a video again. I hope you're doing good. If you have any questions or comments or other video ideas that you want to see, please leave them below. I try to read every single comment, and if I don't respond to it, I try to give you a thumbs up just to let you know that I did see it. So thank you again. Have a blessed week, and take care.